Hello again, all life path number sixes. This is your June reading for 2020. I'm going to start with the astrology side of it because there's quite a bit going on at the moment for June and we're into it already. And then I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do for this month's reading, which is going to be a little bit different. Okay, so we'll start with the full moon, which is on June 5th or 6th, depending on which hemisphere you're in the sign of Sagittarius. We also have the South Node that has just moved into Sagittarius. The South Node deals with the past. North Node is the future, which has just moved into the sign of Gemini after Cancer and gone into Gemini. But also with this full moon, there is a lunar eclipse in Sagittarius as well on the same day. It's a partial lunar eclipse, but eclipses have a major effect, and especially when you put an eclipse and a full moon together, the energies are quite heightened, and eclipses take at least, or anything up to 6 months to play out. So whatever is happening in the month of June, just realise we're in the eclipses at the moment. There are 6 eclipses this year as well, instead of only 4. So 2020 is going to be one of those months or years, I don't know why I keep saying months, one of those years that basically I think all of us are going to remember. We'll now move into the new moon, which is on June the 20th or 21st, and that is in the sign of Cancer. Now the North Node has just come out of Cancer, but we also on the same new moon, we have a solar eclipse in the sign of Cancer, and that is at 0 degrees of Cancer. So it's a solar eclipse for the new moon. So it's quite a heavy sort of month, June. And like I said before, it takes at least 6 months for these eclipses to work things out. With all these other eclipses that are going to happen by the end of the year, there are 6 eclipses this year. There's a lot of upheaval and stuff that has already happened, but there's more coming. So it's like saying, hang on to your hats sort of type thing. Last month, May, was a 9 universal month. This year it's a 1 universal month. And with 1 universal month, when a 1 universal month comes around, we generally are lucky if we get 2 of these per year. So this is basically telling you that to make the most of the next 30 days being a 1 universal month. It's all new beginnings, new starts, new foundations. All these things are going to come into play. If you've got any plans you've had on the back burner, whatever, or you're being led down a different path, the 1 universal month is the month to start things in. We've got a lot of planets that are retrograde at the moment, and more going retrograde very soon. Venus, Saturn, Pluto and Jupiter are all still retrograde. Neptune will be going retrograde, and I think that is in July. I forgot to write down the dates of that one. But the other major player for June is Mercury is going retrograde on the 17th or 18th, and then it stations direct again on July 11th or 12th. With Mercury retrograde, I think you're all familiar now with what happens in Mercury retrogrades. People can sometimes have car problems, computer problems, messages don't get received, emails get lost, not enough information is given, people don't understand the information that they're given, all these sorts of things. So it's only a short period of time. So although it's a 1 universal month, we have Mercury going retrograde at the tail end of June on the 17th or 18th. So contracts, documents, all these sorts of things, travel plans, Mercury brings into play all of these things. Also, Mercury is the ruling planet of Gemini, and with the North Node just going into that sign, into Gemini, there's some major things happening there as well. We're also Aquarius. We're in the age of Aquarius now, so Aquarius is another one of the big planet signs happening for 2020, or the year for 2020 from now onwards. But that's about all I'm going to tell you about the astrology side of it. I'm not an astrologer, but I like to basically know what is going on, because it affects even the way I read my cards, what happens in the planets on Earth, basically, for everybody. It doesn't matter what life path you are or what star sign you are, it affects us all. So for this month's reading, I've decided to change it up again. I'm going to do a past, present and future spread, which is a sum total of 9 cards. And I'm also going to pull just randomly out of the deck. I'm going to pull a card out from the universe as an extra message as well. If I need to clarify, I will clarify any cards. I've also got the Wisdom of the Oracle card here. Wisdom of the Oracle card deck here. I'm going to do something at the end of it that's a little bit different, and just for a little bit of fun. Okay, so there'll be a few cards pulled out of it deck. Right, let's get underway with shuffling the cards for life path number 6 for June 2020. So what do they most need to know, or what will most suit life path number 6's? And if you watched my video last month when I showed you how I do my cards, I always pick the middle stack of cards and read those. Let's get underway with placing your first 3 cards, which are your future, your past. The next 3 is your present, and the next 3 is your future. Just out of somewhere in the deck, we have quite a few Raphael cards. 3 major arcana cards. So we're going to read this one first. This is the extra message from the universe, which is the 6 of Raphael, or the 6 of Cups in the traditional tarot. It says, embrace your inner child, new friends or rekindled relationships, children or childhood. Generally with this card, this is relating back to people, places and things from your past. Childhood memories, people that you've known in your in the past, and especially because that South Node deals with past. This card has been coming up a little bit in the readings, and so we'll see where this card comes into play. But you do have the majority of your cards are Cups cards. You have 3 major arcana cards, and 2 of them are in your past spread here. So you've got the Knight of Gabriel, the Empress card, and Change Your Life. So I'm going to read what it says on each of the cards, and then I'm going to put the 3 cards together. With the Knight of Gabriel here, it says, time to take action, great passion for a cause, instinctively knowing what to do. With the Empress card here, with Archangel Gabriel, it says, time to act upon your plans, creativity is rewarded, luxurious or abundant resources. And with Change Your Life here, which is another major arcana card, is there a sudden revelation that offers freedom, break free of procrastination, embrace the opportunities that change brings. So like I just gave you the astrology and that, there's a lot of change going on at the moment, and these eclipses are bringing up a lot of change as well. If you haven't changed, these are your future cards, and you'll be forced to. Basically, this is what eclipses do. Forces you to look at things in a different way, but also to change things. So putting these 3 cards together, especially these 2 first cards, it's got time to take action, and your next card, the Empress, is time to act upon your plans. So this is what you've been doing for the last month, maybe month and a half. You've been working on these plans, and you basically, these cards are saying, it's time to take action. Act upon your plans, great passion for a cause, instinctively knowing what to do, luxurious or abundant resources. And this one here, the change your life. It says sudden revelations that offer freedom. Break free of procrastination. Embrace the opportunity that change brings. I'm just going to turn these cards around where you can see them. I don't drop it. So there's some pretty powerful cards there, and that one being a knight, it's pretty fast moving as well. It's up and flying. So this is telling you, you know, if you haven't already, time to put your plans into action, because, you know, you've had the call to change your life, basically. Especially with the Empress card here. The Empress is all about abundance and luxurious, you know, things in life. This can also denote pregnancies, children, going back to the Six of Raphael here. New friends or rekindled relationships, children or childhood. Okay, so that's also bringing in, that goes quite nicely there with the Empress card. So if you're thinking about having children, and if that's part of your plans, it's now time to take action. So hopefully you've been, you know, we're all in the process of changing our lives at the moment. Things are not the same anywhere in the world. We're a bit lucky here in New Zealand that we're basically on our level 2. We're no longer in lockdown. We can go pretty much where we want to, apart from overseas, all these sorts of things. So this is time to take action on your plans if you haven't already, because these are your past cards. Your present cards here are the Nine of Gabriel, the Magician, and the Ace of Raphael. So with the Nine of Gabriel here, just read what it says on each card. Stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility. Environmental activist. And then you get the Magician. It says you can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings. So you're still in that beginning stages, even though you might have started this in the past. You're still in that beginning stage, and it's telling that you that you can manifest the life that you want. Especially with the Magician there, it's a major arcana card. What you want to manifest will work out successfully if you put in the effort, okay? Because you've got a new beginning here as well with the Ace of Raphael, and it says a positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationship, deep and lasting spiritual insights. This is basically the Ace of Cups in the normal traditional tarot. So whatever you're manifesting, whether it's a new relationship, anything like that, again, I'll shush it here. Hang on a second, sorry guys. Sorry, gotta love live videos. It's my little dog going to town there because somebody was outside. Anyway, what I was talking about with these cards, especially with the Ace of Raphael here, it could be children that you're trying to manifest in. There's no greater love than parents for their children, all that sort of type thing. But whatever you're trying to manifest at the moment, you know, it's a completely new start. It can be in some areas, especially with this Ace of Cups, it's a new beginning. But stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility as well, especially with eclipses and all this thing that is happening at the moment. With the Magician card here, you have all the tools that you need to handle anything that, you know, may crop up in the month of June. This can also be a new relationship that you're trying to manifest. This Empress card here, I'm just being told this energy is quite a sought after energy, as in a relationship. This could be yourself. This is the what you're exuding, basically, this Empress card. So what I mean by that is it's a number 3 for a start. They're very likeable people, very, very lovable people sort of type thing. They look after home, family, all that sort of type thing. Cups are all about emotions. Like I said with the Empress card as well, if you're looking to start a family or have another child, this sort of bodes well for that as well. So, but yeah, just the cautionary thing there, just stay determined no matter what's happening around you. Stay determined, and definitely time to take action is now. Your future cards here are the Knight of Raphael, the Seven of Raphael, and the Four of Raphael. Like I said, you've got Ace, 4, the 6, the 7, and then the Knight. Okay, so you're gravitating up. With the Knight of Raphael here, it says committed romantic relationships, being swept off your feet, situations or topics that make your heart flutter. We then have the Seven of Raphael, and it says time to make a decision, be clear on what you want and take action. The need for detoxification. Then with the Four of Raphael here, which is the Four of Cups, it says seek out other possibilities, look for the magic in life, be aware of your own emotions. And especially with what's going on at the moment with these eclipses, full moons, new moons, all that sort of type thing. Yeah, you will have to watch your emotions because you've got a lot of Raphael cards here, and the cups all represent emotions, good, bad, and the ugly. The Seven of Raphael here, or the Seven of Cups it is. This is my major chakra card here. This is the 7 chakras needing balance. So if you feel like you're a little bit off at the moment, especially at the end of June, you may need to go and get, some sort of chakra balancing, clearing, all that sort of type thing. Grounding is another one that comes to mind. Just try and stay as grounded as you can, because with all these Raphael cards here, lots of cups. Yeah, this card is like, it's not just the 4, it's the 7. It's the whole 7 that means you're out of balance in some form, shape or form, okay? Especially with all the emotions going on in these cards that I can see, definitely staying grounded. If you are this Knight of Raphael here, he's the Knight sweeping in to save the fair maid and all these sorts of things that can sweep you off your feet. Situations or topics that make your heart flutter. Again, looking back at this card here, somebody from the past maybe that might be coming back. This can be a rekindled relationship from the past. Might be on the cards as well. But yeah, just remember that Mercury retrograde as well, that you might not have all the facts and figures, because especially with this card, it's not one of my favourite cards in the deck. And with the Knight of Raphael, it can be that he sweeps in and saves many fair maidens and damsels in distress, vice versa. I'm not being gender specific here. So yeah, just get your facts and figures straight. Make sure you are in a grounded situation or grounded state of mind in your future here. Yeah, just get all your facts and figures. With the Four of Cups here, or the Four of Raphael, this is an opportunity that's been given to you that basically you may miss as well, because you're too focused on these other 3 cups here. This is being handed a gift as well, and because you're in this state of unbalance here with your chakras, yeah, like I said, just dot your I's and cross your T's and check facts, figures, people's backgrounds, all that sort of type thing. But don't focus on these past set of cups here, the 3 cups, because it is the 4 of Cups. Usually there's 3 cups in front of the person. The person is very focused on those 3 cups. And this, generally, it's a hand coming out of the cloud with another cup. You're basically been given the answers and everything that you're seeking, instead of looking at the past at these other 3 cups that are, still in front of you. So it's just a little bit of an extra message there with that one. So all in all, do some grounding work, do chakra clearing. You can, play music at night while you sleep to rebalance your chakras. You can do it during the daytime. You can do it any time of the day. Meditation, salt baths, the list goes on and on these days. That people don't have to feel like the 7 of Raphael, especially when you're manifesting. You have a look at the Magician card there, see all those chakra colours there again. His are all balanced, okay? You need to stay in this Magician power and not this out of balance power, because these cards are basically, they're together, they're in the same line, if you like. But definitely, that's not too bad of a reading. Just watch your health. The chakra card just keeps jumping out at me. But definitely, with that being the Magician card being in the middle of the spread here, you've got the power to manifest the life that you want. But just remember, Mercury retrograde is one you've got to pay attention to. And also the retrogrades, so they just might be affecting you and making you unbalanced and not in your Magician power. Okay. So right, I'm going to leave that reading there, and I haven't really had to clarify any of those cards. They're all pretty straightforward. Time to get to work. Time to take action. Just reading this card again. Yet time to take action. Time to act upon your plans. But to do that, you need to be pretty grounded and focused. If you're not, ground those chakras, ground yourself. Right, I'm going to do something for a little bit of fun, just because I think there's too much seriousness in the world at the moment. Yes, life is serious, but we're just going to add a little bit of a twist on what I normally do. I'm not just all about life path numbers. I follow the star signs just like everybody else. And I'm going to pull a Wisdom of the Oracle card for each star sign. So if you're a life path number 6 and you are an Aries, I'm going to pull one card for you and then right the way down to Pisces. Okay. So if you see me looking to the side, I've just got a piece of paper down here with all the star signs written down, so I don't get the order wrong or miss anybody out. So, right. So if you're a life path number 6 and you're an Aries, this card is for you. It's number 2, and you can look up numerology what number 2 means, but it's the yin card. This is your feminine energies. This is the more lighter side of the energies, not the yang. Yang is all about fire and fruits, drinks, and all that sort of type thing. And this is telling you that in the month of June, you need to use your Empress qualities. Okay, that card is very closely connected to the Empress. Okay, so that's for you, Aries. In whatever situation you're dealing with, you'll find that your yin energies will work better than your yang. So if you're a life path number 6 and you are a Taurus, this card is for you. Who wants to come up? It's number 37. Taurus, you've had Uranus in your sign for quite some time now, and this card here is a never-ending story. Somehow you need to change that never-ending story. What do you need to change in your life? What do where's your story going from here on in? You want the story to go round and round and round again. If you see, this person here is sitting on a sand clock, or what they call an hourglass. It's time for you to end this never-ending story. So that's what you're dealing with also in the month of June. What are we up to? Gemini. So if you are a life path number 6 and you are a Gemini, this next card is for you. This one's been coming out a bit too. It's number 5 and it's orphan. or orphaned. Okay, so maybe this is where maybe this new relationship might be coming in to basically brighten up your world. Gemini, you've just got the North Node that has come into your sign, which is all about the future. This is a card of feeling, left out, no family, friends, all this sort of type thing. Feeling like you have no support in that area. So this is maybe where the Magician card is also playing out in your on your life path, I'm going to say. But just remember with cards, they're only in effect for a certain period of time, and maybe these eclipses will bring you out of feeling like being orphaned. So we have Cancer next. So if you're a life path number 6 and you're a Cancerian, this next card is for you. It's number 28 and it's building blocks. So Cancerians, it's time you started to build the strong foundation in your world. With anything in life, if you don't have a strong foundation, you don't have the right building blocks in the foundation, things will fall apart quite rapidly. So what you're in the state of doing, or in the stage of doing, is building a strong foundation in your world for yourself. That's Cancer for the month of June. We then go into, if you're a life path number 6 and you're a Leo, this next card is for you. Let's take that one. So Leos, you've got number 35 and you've got Loyal Heart. Stay true to your own heart is what I'm being told with this card. You could also, with that Knight of Cups, meet a soulmate. This is not the soulmate's card, but this is saying that this person could be the loyal heart that you've been looking for, or you could be somebody else's loyal heart that they've been looking for, okay? So I'm suggesting with that Knight of Cups that came up in the spread that you might actually be on a new path, a new romantic path with somebody. This is also staying loyal to your own heart as well. It's what you want. Loyal to your own truth. So if you're a life path number 6 and you are a Virgo, this next card is for you. So Virgos, you got number 46 and it's regeneration. So this is what's happening for you in the month of June. You are regenerating, especially with that chakra card coming up there and with the Magician card, especially this regeneration card. You are regenerating your whole entire life. This is, deep-seated roots that are going down here. There's not too many sprouts on this tree at the moment, but you are regenerating. It's like coming out of the winter and going into the spring, into blossom, into full life sort of type thing. So regeneration is your card for Virgos. So if you're a life path number 6 and you are a Libra, this card next is your card. Well, I'm going to take the one that I've seen. Yeah, okay, they're telling me to take both cards. First one that's got 2 cards. So what are we up to, Libra? You've got the Y card and it's number 31, but you also have the Soulmates card, which is 41. Again, I was just talking about the soulmates before on the Loyal Hearts for the Leos. There could be a soulmate coming in with that Knight of Raphael and that spread that we just did before. But you're also asking why. Why have certain things happened in life? Libras are one of the signs that have been affected most with what's going on astrologically. At the moment, Libras are doing a 360-degree turn. They're basically, yeah, they're going full circle basically. So you might actually meet your soulmate, but you've also been asking a lot of questions of why things have happened. Libras are an air sign, they're up in their heads a lot. I know because I'm a Libra as well. But this book here that she's reaching down is the Akashic Records, or the Book of Life if you like. It's also got angel wings on it. Over here, which you just can't see, it's quite light. There's a big question mark. So you might be getting to the point where you're asking a lot of questions of why things have happened in life, in the world, past lives. You know, we could go on and on about the Akashic Records and what's in the Akashic Records. But this could be your soulmate coming in for June with the Knight of Raphael there. Okay, so if we are a life path number 6 and you are a Scorpio, this card is for you. This next card is for you. This is a card that's been coming up quite a bit as well for the life path readings. It's number 42 and it's chop wood. So this is the mundane: chop wood, make fire, do meals, cook tea, do the chores and bores, all those sorts of things. Most of us don't like doing housework and all the mundane things in life, but this card has come along to say that that's where you're at the moment. You're chopping wood, okay? You're doing the mundane things in life to get to where you are manifesting the life that you so desire with that Magician card. Okay, I'm relaying it back to the Magician card. You can manifest the life you want. Get the basics right and the rest will follow, okay, is what I'm being told. So you get your house in order. This can be anything from cleaning up the office to cleaning up the house, cleaning out your car even. It lifts and changes the chi of a place when you move things around, declutter, all that sort of type thing. Get the paperwork done, pay bills, you name it, all the chores and bores that we have in life. This is what you'll be doing in June. So you can manifest the life that you want. So now if you're a life path number 6 and you are a Sagittarius, the South Node that has just moved into your sign, plus you have the eclipse or lunar eclipse coming up on the 5th or 6th. This next card's for you. So this is number 51. You can take it as a 6 if you want to add these numbers up together, or you can take it as 51 as well. You can have 2 messages there. But this is milk and honey. So, and you've also got a rainbow there, okay? So this is basically telling when you see a rainbow, rainbows are very auspicious, okay? Anytime I've done something or something major's happened in my life, you have an eclipse coming up in your star sign, be it that, you know, you're a moon in Sagittarius, a sun in Sagittarius, or rising with ascending sign in Sagittarius. Something major is coming up, but it's going to lead to you being in the land of milk and honey. Okay, everybody knows the saying about land of milk and honey. That means you've got it quite sweet in life. Okay, so whatever's playing out, it is for your highest good. And you know that comes into the Magician qualities as well. That one. So what are we up to now, guys? We are up to Capricorn. So if you're a life path number 6 and you're a Capricorn, this next card is for you. It's number 10 and it's Unfinished Symphony, I should say. Capricorns, you've had a lot to deal with a lot of planets in your sign. The big stellium that happened in January was mostly in your sign with Saturn and Jupiter and Pluto and all these sorts of things. you've also had the South Node in your sign for quite some time, at least 18 months. Usually the nodes are in one sign, which have now just, it's gone into Sagittarius now. This is the card is called Unfinished Symphony. So there's some sort of business that you have to finish in the month of June. There's some sort of symphony. This can be a karmic relationship as well. There's some sort of thing playing out in the sign of Capricorn for life path number 6s. But it's a symphony that you need to finish. It's an unsung song, basically, that you need to finish the end of and get to the end of this chapter, because the node has now just moved out of your sign and into Sagittarius. The planets are leaving your sign very soon too and moving into Pisces. I think some of them are going into where they've already left. But yeah, retrogrades, all that sort of type thing, you've had quite a lot on your plate, Capricorns. So you've been one of the major players for the last couple of years. So there's an unfinished symphony. Something needs to be finished out in the cycle for you guys in June. What are we up to? Lucky last. Oh, no, it's not. Aquarian, sorry. Take it because I did say Aquarian. So if you're a life path number 6 and you're an Aquarian, this is number 48 and it's poised. So if you can have a look at there, you've got I was going to say ballerina, but she's poised to make her move, basically. She's done all the hard work and she's poised to jump off the edge there and manifest the life that she wants. She's been manifesting anyway. Aquarians being one of the major players at the moment. We're in the age of Aquarius. You've got big plans for basically the collective. You guys are going to be one of the leaders as we move into, the air factor now. All the signs of air. Gemini's an air sign, Aquarian's an air sign. So there's a lot of mental sort of capacity that's going into living your life at the moment. I'm a Libra and I know what it's like to be an air sign. You live in your head quite a bit. You think about every kind of thing. Now we're in the age of Aquarius. You're poised to live the life and manifest the life of your dreams. And you're going to take the lead in doing it because Aquarius is one of the major signs in the year 2020 for the rest of the year of 2020. Now we can move to the lucky last, our Pisceans. So if you're a life path number 6 and you're a Piscean, this card is for you. And there's another one that's been coming up quite a bit. It's number 21, clean it up. So Pisceans, you're cleaning it up. You're getting rid of it. You're dealing with it. You are basically being drawn back to the chakra card too, even cleaning up your lifestyle or your health. Eating clean foods, drinking plenty of water, changing your diet, all sorts of things comes into my head at the moment that they're giving me. This is not just cleaning up and decluttering the office or the home or the environment, all that sort of type thing. This is you doing a complete clean up inside and out, okay? So maybe there might be a diet change coming up for you guys as well in the month of June, a lifestyle change even. This is cleaning up all the things, all the karma of the past with the South Node in Sagittarius. This is what it's all about. This is cleaning up the past as well. So if anything needs clean up in your world, June's the time to do it for the Pisceans. So there you go, guys. I just thought I'd add a little bit of a twist to the end of the readings here, add a bit of fun, add a bit more entertainment if you like. So I hope you've enjoyed the reading for June for Life Path number 6. Please like, share and subscribe and hit that bell button, so when I do upload videos, you'll be notified. But please share the love back and please like the videos. It helps the channel immensely. And if you want channels like this on the air, you need to, hit that like button. And please feel free to share if you know anybody that would be interested in it, or just, whatever. So I'm hoping to come back and do some more videos in June because it's quite a heavy month. I might even do some lives. So I'll see you on the flip side, and I'll see you back here, same time, same bat channel, and I'll see you very soon. Enjoy June, guys. It will be a heavy month. You've got a bit of work to do, like we all do. But anyway, take care. Love and light, guys.